Before we get into today's video, I just want to say I'm starting a new series of Terraria that will be starting probably the day after this video has been uploaded. So I hope you enjoy that, guys. Alright, let's get on with today's video. What's up, guys? Ali Border here, back for another video. Today, I welcome you to this amazing world again. Welcome back to my city. This is part 2. I hope you guys enjoy. So, of course, it's been a while, and I'm sorry about that, but this is finally going to be the second part to the series. And today, we're not going to be doing Formula. We done that last time. The second city, Addison. So, let's begin our journey. So, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing content. Let's go down here. Some new improvement have been made to Formula, and I will be showcasing those off in a additional episode that will be coming soon. So, this is the highway. So, it's the edge of Formula, and this will take us to Addison City. So, along the way, we have a village. So, we have this village here. This is Getchit Kale. Or Gekit Kale, or Getchit Color, depending on how you want to say it. Here's the name. I'll just show you. Yeah, you can take that into your own interpretation. But yes, this is a small little village, just of Formula. And then we have another village here. This is actually the first one that I ever built, and this is Woolworth. This has actually been upgraded slightly, as the highway did not exist before. It was only basically 2 blocks that went along. So yeah, this is new. And then this is the junction point for the majority of the world. So a few thousand blocks that way is another country. That would be Nintendo. No inspiration there from a certain brand. And then that way is Minecraftia and Perspirant. So that are the city and country we visited in the next episode of the Minecraft. Here is a village. Sorry, not a village, a town. This is Dunstable. There it is. Dunstable, whatever you want to say. This is it. This is another little town. This is a Cactus Farm. So just... yeah, and this is a factory, just good old stone factory for when the world will be self-producing. So yeah, so all that has been the outskirts of the cities, and here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Addison City. Here we go. So we start off coming in. We have here the L'Hotel Supreme. It's a lovely 5-star. Got a pool, lovely, and lots of rooms. Took me a while to build this, very long time. This is the Tree Hotel. This is actually going to be demolished soon. I'm just going to replace it with probably a different building, maybe some flats. You never know. This is the International Rail, but we'll ignore that because that's currently not in use. This city is still in the making. The airport is currently being renovated, being re-upgraded due to Formula's airport being done. This was the first ever access point other than walking to the city. This is a train station. Leads into Formula City expansion. Lovely. We have a path. We have the fire exit. This is a library. Yeah, quite a big library. Very cozy. We exit. So yeah, this is the airport. This, to be honest, I was going to build a skyscraper or something, but I've got to still figure out what I'm going to do with that. Got some houses being built here. We've got some stalls for shopping. This one of these is a shop, one of them isn't. Yep. Shops are very small. Lovely. Okay, before we go there, let's show off over here. Okay, so here we have a clinic, as it says, Clin. Yes, lovely. Go in. Very nice. Over here, this is going to be a shop, potentially. This pathetic looking place is my HQ for Addison. I need to change it, and I am going to move it to Addison City Centre and make it into a proper building. This is actually one of the oldest things I ever built, one of the first things I ever built over here in this area. So, yeah, that's along with the leisure centre. Yes, this is a leisure centre. Inside there is a cafe, a restaurant, a hotel, and a pool. Very nice. Also one of the biggest buildings I've ever made. And one of the most hollow. So yeah. These are two... Basically they're going to be shops as well. They're just currently not in use. Okay, before we go over there. So over here... This is just a house. It's only special because it has a piston door inside. Literally, that is the only reason. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Sorry. So I actually removed the piston door because it actually wasn't working, or I actually think it glitched. And I just made a giant house. And this is the result. This, I'm not going to show the name, but this is actually my school in real life that I go to. I decided to recreate it. If you recognize it, then feel free to, I don't know, keep it in your mind, I guess. Over here, so this area, as a whole, is called Little London. So the reason I've called it Little London is, more shops, by the way. These are the houses that are basically built throughout the entirety of the United Kingdom. Now, they're terraced houses. So they're houses with 2 floors and a nice roof. Yeah. So obviously into the roofs I can add an extension. Of course. Here's my house. Or one of my houses. Here it is. You just got a floor, got another floor, and then I added an extension into it, which you're allowed to do. What have I got in here? Oh, that's my ender chest. Yeah, that's it really. Nothing special, but gets the job done. So yeah. So if we continue, got a mansion here, sold. Got some more houses. This is like the back skirts of the school now. This is the field for the school. And then these are some nice little cottages. Yes, some nice little cottages. Basically, single floor houses, but with a fancy roof and a front garden for anyone that wants to use it. Then we come to the edge of this side of Addison. So this is it. This leads us to Minecraftia and Normandy. So that'll be for the next episode. So be pumped for that. These are some more terraced houses being built, as well as over here. These will be complete in the near future. There is the country water, foul lecture and perspirant. Okay, let's move on. Over here, so this is all of the brand new area of Addison that is being built. Of course, this city, it was actually one of the hardest ones to build due to it being in the desert. I've had to completely remap this entire piece of the river. This used to go like round here and like there, and then this had like an island that came out like all this. And then I decided to cut it all off and flatten the river, and now it just runs through like a nice little, sort of like a canal, but not really. Got a nice bridge along here. So yeah, these are all just going to be houses, just a lot of houses. I'm going to map all this out to be housing, potentially as well. Over here, we have another edge to Addison. So this leads to Formula Overseas. This will be shown in the new episode for Formula City. So be excited for Formula Overseas as well. You can see a little bit of a glimpse of it. And I'm also going to be showing you an abandoned city that used to be being built by a friend of mine. And unfortunately, the friend died of cannon lives. And yeah, it became abandoned. So yeah, that was unfortunate. This is one of the biggest sort of houses in like the world. It's got it's basically an estate, but you can own it as a solo. You have an entire pool, very big property, and the house is just absolutely massive. Here we have a house. If you actually might recognize this house from the Minecraft construction handbook. Yes, the new one. So this is actually the wooden house, slightly renovated. So yeah, I personally think it looks slightly nicer. Because yeah, just lots of stone on the floor. Got a nice garden, nice pool, lovely. And as many people can live in here as pretty much needed. 500,000, lovely. But yes. So, over here we have more houses. And this is a community pool, because there's no ocean nearby, so you can just come here for everyone to take a swim. Ooh, quite a deep pool. Glob, 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 glob. Fish, fish, fish. Lovely. Okay, so this, yes, the disco. So this is Addison Disco, and this is one of the oldest buildings, again, that I have ever built. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, scary noises. So, as you can see, this is what I used to use as tables. Yes, very old, very old. This is, we're talking some of the first ever, I think it was one of the, like the first 3 months that I started this world and I built this building. Very, very old. I think I need to upgrade it slightly, make it better. Comment down below if you want me to do that. I'll do it. But yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I can't turn off the lights, so I have to figure that out. I mean, they should be turn offable. Let's see. Ah, yes, they are. That's it. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, of course. Put repeater. For this reason. Yay! Let's go. Party. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Sick. Very sick. But we don't have time to party. No, no, no. We must tour. So. Let's disconnect the redstone. Lovely. Okay, let's continue. So, come along this path to the fire station, or the fire compound. Very small, bucket storage, meeting room, staff room, very simple. Now, over here, we have the roundabout. This, well, it's I suppose it's not really a roundabout, but this is basically the sign's central point for Amazon, for the Addison city. So yes. Over here we have, this is the house, that's it. This is the one with the piston door, so you pay and you just, there we go. Nothing special, just a simple piston door. Just, yeah, quite a small house, but lovely. Got a nice bridge. Now before we go to the city centre, we have here a graveyard for the church. More houses being built. Old houses. And this is actually private land. So you can buy this. The pool and the house. This is a police sector. Come in. You got the visitation room. Oh, go in the visitor side. You just come in. You can see your the prisoner. Yeah. Usually with these, if you get held up in a small sort of police station, just here, if it's for a severe crime, sorry about that. If it's for a severe crime, then you get transported to Formula. If the crime is even worse, that we found out in like here, and it's not sort of, you can't really go to jail for it, but it's like worse than going to jail for, you get sent to Formula Prison, or Familatra Prison, I should say. So again, next episode for Formula. So city centre, we are here. So let's begin with this. This is technically still in the city centre as I'll count it as it. So this is Addison Secondary School. We're going to actually explore this. Come in, reception, very simple. Yep. So this is actually the only school with 3 floors. The only school with 3 floors I've ever built so far. This is the assembly and concert hall. Lovely. Yep. And then we go upstairs. We have here classrooms. Classrooms are actually fairly big. There is enough capacity here to supply the whole of Addison with education. So there is plenty. Come up onto the next floor and there are yet another 4 classrooms. So they are all absolutely ginormous. I'm not going to count, but you can stop and pause the video if you want to. You can count. But there you go. They are all roughly, or they should be, yeah, all roughly the exact same quantity in every classroom. So, yeah. So that's the Addison Secondary School. Just dining hall. Yeah. Fun. Oh yeah, and then over here we have obviously the staff room, reception entrance, staff room. The staff dining hall, lovely, and of course the head teacher's office, yes, or headmaster, if you'd like to call it. Alright, moving on. So, welcome to the city centre. So, this is the Colony Hotel and Pool. I'm not going to go in, but you can just basically see the gist. There is a big room, also known as the corridor. Around here, you've got the stairs, you've got the dining hall entrance, which is just this, very small. You got the rooms. So yeah, lots of rooms, lovely view. Come up here. Ooh, very nice view. Oh yeah, that's the Hotel Pro, by the way. I know, very boring little hotel, but it still does the job. On top, you got a rooftop pool and sunbeds. Lovely. Glass, you can look. Wow, pretty nice. So, that's the Colony. This is a, if I'm correct, must have not put it. But this is definitely a, oh yes, I did. What did I put? Let's see. A 7-star hotel. I think I'm going to change that for the reviews wise. But yes, this is a very good hotel in general. So, over here we have, now we're getting to very OG Addison. So this is actually the old map of what Addison used to look like. So this building here, this grey building, this was actually about as tall as where the cursor is currently. Just above here. It's just all this, roughly. And I actually considered that as tall. And then I extended it as I found out, of course, that I can build higher, much higher than I deciding to. So yeah. As you can see, the difference of Addison is very, very drastic. Of course, here's that river part where I said how I cut it along here. All like this. And then I've had to fill all this in. So, yeah. Quite a major work. There is a glass bridge here. That's why there's nothing there showing on the map. There's the old airport. As you can see. It did work, but the design of it was just not there. Personally, I wasn't really happy with it. Plus, with the new airport construction in Formula, it's changed everything. So, yeah. So this is where we are. We are currently standing right on top of the cursor. So yeah, just here basically. I don't know if that, yeah, like, so it's just where this map, these like 4 pixels are. That's the map. So yeah, this is OG Addison City. So this was, this building, I remember this. This was going to be this was actually going to be Addison World Trade Center. That was actually going to be the tallest building originally for Addison City, and unfortunately it didn't end up happening ever. Yeah. So yeah, we move on. So this is a work building. Very nice, very simple. Over here we have some flats or apartments. Lovely. Over here we have flats or apartments as well. One has balcony, the other is just room. Yeah, this is Addison Viewing Center. So this is was the tallest building in the city until, as you can see over there, got a bit taller. This is a very old yet modern work building. Quite a unique design one as well. So with Addison, I sort of went a bit more experimental, and it's turning out to look quite nice. This is Addison Primary School. So obviously I decided to put it like a bit deeper into the center. It's because I actually built this first, and then, then I built this after. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the exact same thing. It's just the classrooms are smaller and it's a bit more oddly shaped. But yeah. Over here, this area is actually getting fully demolished and probably rebuilt, as these houses are completely unsymmetrical. They are way too big, and I didn't actually charge for anything, so they had to go. This is a highway extension for Addison that's going to be running into the rest of Famalatra, which is actually a few hundred blocks still. So yeah, there's some towns and villages that are going to be built small, even some naturally spawned structures that I'm converting. We've got some flats here. We have flats here as a mega project. We have flats and flats as well. So lots and lots of flats that are going to provide lots of residential. Over here we have some more houses being built. This has actually been built for quite a long time. But yeah, so we've got some more flats here. The reason you can tell that these are flats is that there is a gap at the end, or there is a block filled in at the end. That's how you can tell that, okay, this is going to be a nice high-rise. Although I'm going to do this probably a mid-rise structure, as this isn't the center. And I don't want it to dominate the skyline. So yeah. Over here, this is taken from inspiration from a YouTuber. I can't remember who now, but yeah, this was taken from inspiration. I'm going to build it into a nice 4 apartment per floor plan building. So that's still on the way as well. Some other buildings. These are all going to be... So this area actually, funny enough, I actually envisioned this area in an English classroom. Yes, I was in English, and this is what I envisioned. So it was this building here, which was based off a pen. Yep, a pen. Just a regular ballpoint pen, and these were meant to be highlighters. Yeah, so I originally put 4 of them. I was like, hang on, this looks very unsymmetrical. So I decided to build another 2 recently. Completely done the paths area, and then I decided to do Addison World Trade Center properly. So I've gone with a twin tower concept, because I thought, of course, that actually it was quite clever how New York originally created their World Trade Center and had 2 separate buildings. I decided to do the exact same concept, but as I thought it would look quite nice as like a 3-piece building structure. And personally, I think that it's going to work out well. Hopefully I can try and find a way to fill them efficiently and not overpack the floor space. But yeah, so we have here this area, some nice water. And then we come to the edge of the city centre. So this is actually deeper Addison. And this is sort of also where like the edges and stuff are going to begin. So this is where some suburbs will be. And then we have this path. Now, this is going to be one of the nicest routes, potentially. You come here, and you enter probably the wealthiest area currently in the entire world. So, these bits of land here are still going to be built on. They're going to be some more villas, as there are here. So, here we have a player-owned piece of land. Very nice. This here is a very big villa. This was actually one of the most expensive ones owned. 250 million. Yes, very expensive. Over here we have another villa. This one is definitely a few million. Yep, 176 million diamonds. Oh, some noises. Over here is a private island villa for 10 million. Now, this was actually what sort of sparked off this entire area. I kind of saw it. I was like, oh, villas, lovely. So yeah, I decided to build that. Got this one here. This is another island, private island one. Very nice. This is one of the cheaper ones, the 6 million. But it still has a very, very splendid view. But yeah, this area is going to be very much still improved, but so far this is what we have as of right now. Continue a little bit, I'm just going to show so far that this is actually the edge of Fermolatra, one of the edges. So as you can see, it still continues. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's tour of Addison City and my city world, or my city tour part 2. So, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications to never miss amazing content, of course. Now, some videos, if you haven't heard already, I'm going to be start streaming I'm going to start streaming Terraria. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and yeah, be sure to check out my Twitch. I'm gonna leave my link down in the description below for that. Go check it out. And yeah, so again, hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you all for the next one, where we'll be going through Minecraftia City and Perspirant. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Ali Boulder, out.